So I made it back to my Uncle Bob's house yesterday, and now the glass guys actually moved up their scheduled repair, and it's morning here, and they're here already. So let's hope that this time they can put the windshield in without breaking it, because I'm ready to get out of this heat. Summertime is rough here, and luckily it was a cool night, and so it's cool in here right now. But yeah, we're definitely ready to start moving along and trending northward.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt.
Oh, so thankfully they got this one in and didn't break it. I mean, not that that's typical, but after the last situation I was so worried. And apparently I shouldn't have been driving it to Mexico because it was missing this like gasket that like locks everything in place. So I suppose the windshield could have just fallen completely out, but oh well. I got away with it, and now I have everything installed correctly and no cracks. Paint job's perfect, and the air conditioning's fixed on the chassis, which is brilliant. Still, the generator's a little temperamental with running when it gets freaking hot, so I don't know. I'm still fiddling with that. Sometimes it seems like it wants to be fine, and other times it seems like it's overheating or malfunctioning in some way when it gets too hot. So not ideal for summertime here, but now that I got my glass, I'm not stuck here near Phoenix anymore, so that's good. But I did say to my friend Hank up in Wickenburg that I would do a little work for them installing an air conditioning system, and so I'm going to call here in a few minutes. And I could stay at Hank's house, but I'd rather keep Finn here air conditioned and cool, and not have everything in it just baking hot, and because it's not good for anything or any of my stuff in there. So yeah, I'm thinking to call downtown. There's some shady RV parks downtown, and summertime prices should be pretty reasonable. So yeah, I'm gonna give a call here in a little bit, see if maybe they can find me a shady spot, because with the shade, air conditioning should, I mean, it'll still be a little warm in the afternoon probably, but with the shade right down by the river downtown, probably stay pretty cool. So stay there maybe a week and see if any of my old friends are available, and then get that air conditioner installed and get really ready to head north. I did find a nice shady spot under the trees, and with the shade, the air conditioner stayed nice and cool, and I even had a nice view of a beautiful horse pasture. Okay, so back at my friend Hank's house, back in my hometown, finally totally ready, I think, to connect the trailer and officially head north. So just backed up to it. I'm gonna get things hooked up, set the GPS, figure out what route I want to take. I haven't even decided on that, but I am going through Boise for sure, and I am motivated to get out of the freaking heat. So whatever route is the most direct and slowest, because the RV, and then whatever route takes me through the coldest places, those are my priorities. So I think I'm heading through Flagstaff, but get hooked up and just make a final decision here in a few minutes. I think I just figured out the reason this thing sometimes won't fill up at some pumps. I think it's when the RV is pointed uphill too much, all the fuel's back in the tank, and then you don't get, like, you can't get the fuel in right. It's weird. Anyway, I'm going to give that some more experimentation. Had to switch pumps because they're over there. I was pointed uphill, and here it works fine. Same gas station. Rolling through Cameron, Arizona. Turn off to the Grand Canyons near here. The famous Cameron Trading Post is right up here. The little Colorado River crosses at the bottom of the valley here. And the Painted Desert's right across the horizon.
Take the second exit on US 89.
Well, we made it to Page. And next to Lake Powell now. Pretty glad to be north where the heat's gonna be letting up. It's still pretty warm outside, but about 90 out there. But after this, it gets a higher elevation and cooler fast. So excited about that. I like Page. It's kind of a middle of nowhere place, but it's beautiful, and I love Lake Powell. So I might stay in camp right next to Lake Powell. There's a neat campground right there by the lake. But I don't feel like paying the park entrance fee since I'm not planning to be going to a lot of national parks, and normally I just have a park pass, but got other plans, so not going to do that right now. Welcome to Utah, first state of the newest leg here. So I don't know why, it still always just is amazing to me that I could be out in such a beautiful wilderness area. The best view is actually probably out here. There we go. Such a beautiful place, and have all the comforts of home. It's still a little warm in here, but it's cool enough. Got the convection oven going, got plenty of power, not worried in the least about it. Still cool enough though. Dry and warm still. That's what I'm trying to make here. It is incredible, the sky out here. Beautiful red rock cliffs and beautiful sky. So amazing. So yeah, just a beautiful spot. Where I'm at is about 20 miles south of Kanab, Utah. And I actually don't even recall what road I turned on. It's just a little Forest Service road or BLM road. I'm not even sure if I'm exactly what numbering system I was following there, but anyway, a little bit, I guess you could say it takes a little guts or it's a little stupidity, what have you, to take a road like this and take an RV with a trailer that, you know, set up that big and come down here. But I just had to have faith that I'd find something, and honestly I was getting worried because I am actually a good 2 miles from the highway, if not further, and the worst case scenario is if you run across something you can't go through, you have to back up the entire way. And backing up with a trailer, especially a short trailer on a big RV, oh my god, it would be, might spend all day trying to do that. So yeah, you don't want to make a bad choice. So, you know, anyway, that was the risk I took. Now I probably could have launched the drone, taken a flight down the road, you know, and I have Google Earth also, but you can't tell enough from Google Earth to find out if if your 50-foot Class A motorhome is going to get into a spot, because in Google Earth a lot of places look pretty dang good, and then this place didn't even look very good on Google Earth, so you know, you just never know. Anyway, yeah, so beautiful out here, weather's perfect. It's June 20, well, yesterday was June 21st, so it's June 22nd, so longest day of the year yesterday, second, you know, pretty much the same today, and so long days, but far enough up in elevation and far enough north that, you know, the days are probably touching into the 90s here, honestly, but you know, the mornings and evenings and nights are beautiful. So anyway, yeah, so that's about all the time I'm gonna spend here. I'm hitting the road, got to get north, so got the slides in already, and just gonna wrap up a few little things and hit the road. Yeah, so no problems driving out today. Easy drive, right at the highway now, ready to hit the road. But I was gonna give everybody here little pointers if you're not used to being out here in these BLM or Forest Service roads or public lands. So notice the road number here, 563. I can tell you that in my experience, any numbered road that has 3 numbers in it is typically a pretty decent road, and a road that usually or almost always goes somewhere. So if you get on a 3 numbered road, you pretty much can be sure it's not going to dead end. It's probably not going to be terribly in terribly bad shape as far as needing 4-wheel drive. Most vehicles can go down a 3 numbered road. You know, every place is different, but yeah, if you saw a 3 numbered road, I wouldn't be worried too much about driving down it and having some faith that you're going to get to something. And then if you see a 2 numbered road, 2 numbered roads are a major road through an area, and so with a 2 numbered road, you know, it's going to be no problem at all. You take any vehicle down that pretty much, and I mean, maybe not if the weather's bad or something, but a 2 numbered road is solid major road. There's going to be side roads coming off of it. Yeah, there's no problem there. And then a 4 numbered road, if you're in any kind of RV, I would say avoid a 4 numbered road, because those are going to be more like Jeep trails a lot of times. They're going to also dead end frequently. Yeah, a 4 numbered road is not something I'd ever turn down with an RV. So a 3 numbered road, well, it could be risky. It might be a while before you be able to turn around. That's really it's not that you'd never be able to turn around on a 3 numbered road. I think eventually there'll be an intersection or something like that where you could make a multi-point turn at the worst case, you know, and turn around. So yeah, so when I took that 3 numbered road yesterday, you know, I had reasonable confidence that I'd eventually be able to turn around and not have to back up the whole way out. But there's no telling how far you might have to go. You end up being 10 miles back to find a good spot to turn around, you know, and the further out you go, the scarier it gets, because what if the road's washed out or something, you know. So yeah, it takes a little bit of guts to take a big RV down a road like this, but a smaller one where you can turn around easier, not a problem at all. Go for it. Yeah, so we're coming through Kanab, Utah now. It's a beautiful place. Red rocks all the way around. Lots of RV resorts around here. I don't know, I'd pretty much prefer where I stayed. I'm so grateful that so far on this trip, probably should be knocking on some kind of wood here, but I've been missing all the traffic jams. It's just kind of as smooth as can be. So I've seen multiple times, I've seen traffic jams going the other way. Anyway, just been a lucky trip, super smooth. Fortunately, timing isn't real perfect for going through Salt Lake City. It's going to be rush hour, but oh well. I'm anxious to kind of be north of Salt Lake, have an easy day tomorrow, so hopefully it won't be too bad of traffic and we'll push through. Yeah, we made it to Idaho. Long room, real good. RV actually cruises real nice around 70, but you don't mind paying a tiny bit extra for gas. Nice flat freeway, wind in your favor. It's actually still not too bad, and it's nice to not just get constantly passed by trucks. So this is the truck speed limit, so it works out real good. Just cruising along, don't have to feel a lot of traffic. Very comfortable. Even pulling this heavy trailer, I kind of wondered how it would do with, you know, the trailer now fully loaded with Percy and all my tools and everything. It weighs every bit as much as a car, maybe even more. It's pretty heavily loaded. Plus the RV's loaded pretty heavy with more tools and heavy stuff. And so yeah, I'm probably right at the max GVW for this whole setup. traffic jam going the other way, clear road in front of me. I don't know why I've had such amazing luck on this trip. Pretty crazy. But it's like clockwork. I've been, except in Salt Lake City, a little bit of a stop and go traffic in Salt Lake really wasn't bad. So yeah, pretty amazing. This trip has been just smooth and easy and comfortable. RV's running great. Gas mileage not bad. I mean, can't complain, that's for sure. Doesn't make much for exciting video though. Yeah, so I didn't really film camping last night just because just pulled in at the Walmart parking lot, did a little shopping. Nothing much to see. So yeah, just a perfectly smooth night though, quiet actually, and hit the road again this morning. Packaged up all my Costco purchases yesterday, did a Costco run, so all stocked up on food and supplies and about everything I could need probably for the whole summer, honestly. So once I get to Oregon and to the boat, other than Amazoning stuff, you know, for the boat, yeah, don't really need anything or to do a whole lot of anything, so that's good. Just work on the boat, get ready, get it ready to be on the water and sold. Looks like that's the plan at this point. So, well, made it to Boise. Just about to my aunt's house, and then I'll visit family for a few days, and just one day left to get to Oregon. So almost to the end of this incredibly long trip. Let's see, 4,549 miles since I left Savannah. Okay, so last day of a very, very long journey from Savannah all the way to the coast of Oregon, and so now in Boise and heading out. About to get on the freeway out of Boise, and I plan to get all the way to my mom's house on near the Oregon coast in Grand Ronde, Oregon. So it's a pretty long day. I mean, Siri says it's going to be pretty fast, but you transfer that to driving this RV, and what Siri says is not even close. It's going to be many more hours than that, I'm sure. So I'm trying to get there before it's actually 7 local time, but then we'll go on Pacific time and gain an extra hour. So I'm hoping to make it in 10 hours, but it could be as long as 12. So it's gonna be a long day, but it'll be the last day, so I'm gonna push all the way through probably. See how we do. Just arrived into Oregon. And we are 436 miles from Grand Ronde on the coast, so still a long day, but major accomplishment. God, I can't even count how many states it is. Something like 13, 14 states since Georgia. Holy crap. Cruising along real nice though. Making good time, 70 miles an hour. Last leg of the journey, just a couple miles from Grand Ronde. A lot of stop and go traffic coming through the suburbs out of Portland, down through here. RV's not really ideal for that, but we did it. Anyway, yeah, so at this point, 5,048 miles since I left Savannah. And luckily, I've had a lot of downtime. But even so, I'm feeling pretty tired after today's driving. It's a long day for driving the RV. Anyway, yeah, so we're just coming up on the casino here in